What's up, guys? So, as you guys know, we got our two part-out cars right here, both hatches, and we have the one with the mystery SR20, which I think we're all really curious about. If you guys don't know what's going on here, we got this car like a week and a half ago to part out. We got this motor knowing it's a built motor, but it doesn't run. We assumed it was blown up, and, well, we did a compression test, and it sounds like it's blown up. So, today we're finally gonna pull it and take the engine apart and see what's wrong with it. I think we've all been dying to know how we made such weird compression numbers and what is really wrong with this engine, and if it really does have a built bottom end or not. Because if it does, and the parts are all good, and it's just something stupid, we might have a pretty cool SR in our hands. So I spent the time and kind of disconnected all the bullshit because no one wants to watch that because it's just annoying and it's lame, but we're about to pull it out, get on an engine stand, take it apart, and see what the hell is up. In the midst of all this, I was dying to see if this thing had cams in it because he said it was built, so I assumed it was cams in it. And I was expecting the inside of the engine to look somewhat as dookie as the outside, because you guys could probably see.
It's a little crusty.
It's a crusty little hoe. This thing's been sitting for a long time. Took the valve cover off.
Drum roll.
And I'll tell you one thing, I was definitely surprised.
Look at that.
This thing's a dime piece, dude. I mean, it's true. It's in the inside that counts. And this one looks quite beautiful. So,
great.
It doesn't have stock valve springs or retainers. I don't know what brand they are, but obviously they're aftermarket. And it has some pretty gnarly cams in it. They're Tomy cams. I don't know what size they are, but you can tell by the markings that they're Tomy. So that's a huge plus. So even if the bottom end is bad, we could sell the top end components and make some money back. So that was a good surprise. Mike, you ready to pull this thing?
I'm ready.
So I couldn't get the shifter out, and I could only get like half the exhaust off. So this is gonna be a challenge, but I'm ready for it. Oh my god! Our strap broke.
Oh my god!
I can't believe that just happened. I've been pushing my luck way too much on these straps lately. Everything looks good to me. Let's just re-strap it and get her up.
I can't believe that just fucking happened.
Nice work, dude. Well, that engine pull was such a shit show.
It was something.
I think we all learned our lesson here about using shitty ratchet straps to lift engines up with.
Yeah, probably the best idea to not do that.
Yeah, I think all the luck I've had over the years finally ran out.
It's time to do it the right way.
I knew it the right way. It's a little bit of a wake call, but so now the goal is to get this on the engine stand right away so we can start taking it apart. We got to pull the exhaust off, we got to pull the trans off, and I'm excited because we get to see what clutch it has on it for the first time, and we also get to see our first glimpse of the condition of the turbo. The fin's not seized and the play's pretty minimal, so cool. Just sucks that I just broke an exhaust stud in there.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that.
Everyone press F for me. Let's unbolt the trans and hopefully there's a bitchin' clutch in this thing.
Ready.
So, clutch doesn't look like anything special. Surprise, surprise. All right, so we got the dirty ass SR20 on the engine stand, and now it's officially time to pull it apart and see what the hell is going on inside. I'm pretty pumped. And Drew showed up because he's excited too.
Let's go.
Do you even know what we're doing?
This thing's gross.
I know, it needs a Randy rinse.
Let's go.
It's ready to come off, so do the honors.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
We'll look at, what?
The fuck is that?
Doggy. How does that? Randy, you want another taste of this stuff or what?
No, I don't
Does
want
it
it.
look like some chocolate?
Not interested. I'm off it.
It smells like rust and
What cylinder? Is that cylinder one? Yeah, that's cylinder one. That's the stank cylinder, dude. Right?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my
No.
god.
What is?
There's oil.
What is that, dude?
It's not good, I'll
How
tell you that.
deep is that? Oh my god, there's so much in there.
Oh, it goes all the way around the bend.
That's oh. Oh. Hold on, get the light, hold on.
Look at that.
What happened? Oh my god.
Jesus.
You want another taste of that? I'll get you a spoon.
All right, get a fingerful of that.
Reach to the right in there.
What the?
Reach to the right in there.
Hold on.
Oh my
What?
God, Randy, pull your finger out.
Is this, dude? I don't even know what that is. Hold on, put the light on it. That is the grossest thing I have ever. Hold on, dude. That is the grossest thing I have ever seen, and that's inside the engine. Dude, go.
I want to get this off my
Don't
finger.
no, not on the ground. Get a paper towel. Not on the. Yeah, get a paper towel.
Oh my God.
What happened? This looks like a colonoscopy.
Very gross.
What do we consider the diagnosis at this point?
Yeah,
Gross.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to take it apart.
That's what I'm saying, like.
What even causes that? So, cam angle cinch has to come off, chain tensioner off, we'll take the cam gears off, drop the chain, and pull it all apart. Let's go. Intake cam and one exhaust cam. This head's beautiful, dude. Like, it's crazy how gross this motor looks everywhere else because this is beautiful. It's a fucking shame. Everything's pulled off. Now it's officially time that we can lift the head off the block and see what the hell is going on in cylinder 1. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if maybe that stuff was just in the ports because things got in there. I don't even know if shit went to the head or not. So maybe it's good, maybe it's completely destroyed.
We'll find out.
We'll find out in like 2 seconds, so. Oh, gross.
My God. Yeah, I kind of expected that.
Wow.
What the f?
What happened? Is this the head gasket like that?
Has to be. Look right here.
Yeah, but do you see any? But like, props to the other piston. Like, the other cylinders look great.
Yeah, they look.
Besides the junk that's in them, but that had to be a head gasket. But where?
I don't know. Let's pull it off and see.
Oh, is there chunks missing in the piston? No, the piston. I think the piston's good, dude. You know what?
Look at that.
It's better in here than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I don't see any marks on the block or the gasket that would say it was leaking. I mean, I can't imagine this just being a weird coincidence and just something sitting in the chamber, you know?
Doesn't look like there's any marks. Oh, it's crusty though.
Cylinder 1 was just as disgusting, I think, as we all anticipated it to be. I don't know if it was coolant getting into the chamber or what. I mean, it would make sense, but I also saw no breaks in the head gasket, or we didn't see any cracks in the head, right?
Right.
As far as the bottom end goes, all 4 pistons look great. I sent a picture to my friend. He said they look like old school CP pistons, which is pretty cool. Then we could assume that it probably has rods to go with it, not just, who would just put pistons with stock rods, So everything on the block looks great. There's no cracks, there's no discoloration. So there might be a chance that we could save this bottom end if we just get it fully refreshed with some new bearings, get some new rings, get the block all honed and everything. We might have a half decent short block on our hands. As far as the head goes, I'm still a little concerned because I'm starting to think that the compression numbers weren't coming from the bottom end, but from the top end, which, I mean, that's good news because it's a lot easier to get a head than it is to get a bottom end. So let's pull the rocker arms and everything out of this head, get them all labeled up, and then flip it upside down and do some inspection on this piece right here. Oh, can you see this?
Yeah. It's zoomed in.
Dude, like, what even would call, like, I think it just sat with fluid in it for so long that, I mean, there's there's no crack in the head, no signs of a head gasket failure on the head itself. The other cylinders are dark, but they are fine. I still don't really know what's going on with cylinder 1. I'm starting to think it was just something weird happened where shit just got on the manifolds. And in the cylinder just sat for too long. Ah, dude. What is... I don't know, what... This is so gross, dude.
It's like jelly. Can I put it on my sandwich?
Yeah, dude, that's all you.
You got some peanut butter?
Sick bastard. Poor SR, dude. Doesn't deserve this. Nothing looks bent, broken, snapped, or deformed. I don't really know exactly what the issue is here, but I'm thinking this might be savable, and I'm pretty excited about it because, I mean, these motors are getting kind of rare. So if we could resurrect one, then I'm happy to do it. So I'm still not 100% sure why the compression numbers were all over the place. Cylinder 1, the only thing that really makes sense to me is if shit got between the valves and the head, not allowing them to fully seal, which then air could leak out, and of course our compression numbers would be really shitty. As far as cylinders 2 and 3, which were actually very, very low, there's no sign in the head that the head gasket was leaking anywhere. On the block, cylinder 2 and 3, I mean, still look pretty decent. So it looks like I'm gonna have to reach out to my buddy who's a little bit more engine savvy than me and see if we could figure something out. But at first look, I'm happy. I mean, it has pond cams in it, it has valve springs retainers, it has CP pistons, which means it probably has some half decent rods in it. Has a Gretty oversized oil pan on it. And the timing chain, timing guide, and all that stuff looked brand new. You could tell that this engine, though it did sit for many, many years, it wasn't ran for very long. So this engine does have the potential to still be a really great engine for not too much money. So now the real question is, what do we do with it? Should we just part out the engine, sell the rods, sell the piston, sell the block, sell the cams, do all that stuff? Or do I give it to my buddy, give him a bunch of time and money, and come back with a fully built SR and put it in something, or just sell it? So I guess that's for me to decide pretty shortly. But I would like to know what you guys have to say, if we should rebuild it and put it into something, rebuild it and sell it, or just part it out as is, cut our losses, and just move on to the next thing. So let me know, comment below, but I think we're gonna call it for today. Quick little video. I'm happy to finally get that thing ripped out and torn apart. And remember, next time you pull an engine, don't use a shitty old ratchet strap. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Mike,
Have a great night, guys.